Alright, so I'm still working on the stuff. I'm trying to get the $200 so I can get the gizmo board and create the DSP. I'm still working on that. I got some stuff that bringing me some good money, so I'll be able to start saving that up and put it towards the gizmo board, of course. So expect some future updates in the next month or so on the DSP. Still working on the DDS. Here's a little bit of an update on that. Apparently scientists, at Harvard University, I think it is, right? MIT, MIT and Harvard create researchers from MIT and Harvard. Okay, so they create a new formatter with photons. They're able to make photons be friends, basically come together and connect. I'll leave the link to this article in the video description so that you can check it out, find out more about it, be able to read it. But just in general, this confirms the concept that I had. For those who've been following me since day one, y'all know about my light on light projection, which is one of the first concepts I had for holographic projections. It's the one that I wanted. It's nice to know that, hey, finally, science has caught up with my ideas, right? And they were able to put into practice something I thought of, which was projecting light on light. So, for example, as you can see in this image, you see this little, this little stream of light, right? So imagine something like a flashlight or something like that, right? To project something similar to this, like a light screen. Then the idea is that you're going to project onto it with a, laser projector onto it. So then the photons from the laser projector will combine and connect with the photons from the screen projector, whatever you want to call it, right? So this would be like an example. So you have something similar to this where you create a screen and then you'll be able to project onto it, whatever, a picture, video, whatever you want to project on it. Obviously, what we want to use it for is for holographic projection of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. This could be used for tons of other stuff. But this, is a quick little update on the holographic aspect of the DSP. I mean the DDS. So that'd be good. So they pretty much already did that part of the work for me, figuring that out, how to be able to combine lasers so I can get my light on light projection. So then it's just a matter of putting that information to use and creating a small portable system that can implement that bit of information, right? So you can see we're getting close. Alright, so let's see what else. I'm doing a couple other stuff, but the main thing is, the DSP. I'm still working on this stuff, so just because you haven't been seeing a lot of videos, updates on the dual disc, don't mean I'm not working on them. I'm always working on them, obviously. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for something, right now I'm just waiting for the ability to save up the $200 I need to get the gizmo board so I can move on with the development of the prototype, and then go into some other stuff, like Kickstarter and whatnot, and get some funding towards taking the stuff to a whole new level. Especially if I do the Kickstarter, use the money for the Kickstarter to go into the holographic projection, the DDS, so we can have holographic dual disc. But right now I want to start off with the augmented reality systems, because that's a good start. That's something we could play around with for a while, and then I can put the rest of my efforts into the holographic aspect, the DDS version, and anything else that I'm working on, the air gears or air tracks. Work on that. I have other projects obviously that I've worked on I put on hold mainly because they're personal projects. They're not stuff that I plan to make available or mass produce, like the Iron Man War Machine armor, Hulkbuster armor. That's all for just for me, just for fun. So I'm not making none of that available to the world. What else? Oh yeah, card game engine. I'm working on that. I'm working on the anime maker app. I'm working on some stuff that will make it, you know, so that way people can create stuff that they've been wanting to create. Because I know I've seen, well, I've been wanting to do, you know, my own Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, my own Dev Pro, you know what I mean? Something like that. I want to create my own game engine, for, you know, card game engine, so I can create, you know, make my own card game. Because it's not that hard, you know, to Photoshop, you know, your own card game. It's just a matter of implementing it where you can make it available to the whole entire world, and, you know, get people to play it and enjoy it, and, you know, add to it and so forth and so forth. So right now I'm working on the card game engine for that, and of course make the engine available for sale to those who want to create their own engine. So it won't be that different from, you know, like Photoshop or some type of program that you use, like, I don't know, Visual Basic or something, like, you know, the obviousness. It won't be something that, you know, it'll be something that you can use to create something, like, you know, Unity, Blender, all those like 3D modeling or game engine programs and stuff. Like, you get the idea. Like, you know, they exist to let you create stuff. So I'm trying to create something that'll let you create stuff. And people have been wanting to be able to create card games and video games. Mostly first-person shooters are usually among it, and fighting games. Definitely fighting. Fighting is one, and first-person shooters is like two. Because a lot of people like first-person shooter, you know, Call of Duty type stuff. Killing zombies, apparently. Everybody's obsessed with killing zombies. What else? Well, for now that'll be it. I'll update more later. Bye.